Like I said, I was in law enforcement before, and when I decided I'll get out of that and try to find something else that I can still be helpful with the community, whatever, and I've always loved teaching, so getting to see the kids and seeing them, especially since I teach middle school, getting to see, because that's just a really difficult time for a kid's life, because their bodies are growing, their minds are all over the place, and so
people realize how critical of a stage that is.
Oh, it's definitely, it's a huge stage, and that's where a lot of a kid's identity comes from in this age group. And so having a law enforcement background, having a teaching background, and then also now gaining some knowledge in counseling and kind of psychology, I guess, has really been kind of helpful to understand that I can't just get onto a kid because he didn't do his homework. You know, maybe I got to find out, maybe there's a reason, maybe there's something going on at home that, you know, I need to be a little more sensitive to or something like that, and kind of, you know, and that goes farther than just, you know, punishing them for, you know, whatever, giving them a 0. So if I give them a little grace or whatever, the next time they'll turn it in 2 days earlier. It's a great place because I have a Christian background. My degree is in biblical studies, so I was able to implement a lot of that, be able to teach theology, but I teach mainly history, so I can incorporate a lot of that within my teachings about how God works through, you know, life and everything like that. So it's just been a great time being able to just really be able to relate to the kids. Having a background in law enforcement, that kind of gives me a little bit of, you know, earned respect right there. And
you also worked in corrections too, though, right?
I did, yes. I also worked in corrections.
So you've seen like a full circle. I mean, you went from corrections to being on the street to now coming in and educating youth.
Right.
I'm sure you can see the full circle effect of all that, right?
Right.
One of the things that you tend to see from your vantage point and your years of experience, you can see when that youth is exhibiting behaviors that you've seen of adults who were incarcerated.
Yes.
And those adults that you had to arrest, unfortunately, on the street.
Exactly, yeah. And you know, even small little things, and maybe it's a little bit of a scare tactic sometimes, but I'm like, hey man, I've seen what you're doing, and this is what it can lead to. And I give them examples of people that I've known I've either arrested or have got to know while in the jails. And so it's been a good impact, and they're like, it really kind of opens their eyes a little bit. So I mean, I encourage anybody that even think about teaching to give it a shot, because it's a great way to really impact.